Hello again everyone, Twiff here to show you the best way to craft your 5 off-color Vaal Regalia for the Herald of Agony build. So we want 5 green sockets and 1 blue socket. For that I will show you a method that uses Jeweler's Orb instead of Chromatics. So let's get into it. The first thing you want to do is to make sure your chest is 2 socket. And then go to your crafting bench and use the at least 2 green sockets craft for 25 chromatics. Then you want to look for the 3 socket craft and spam it until you get a 3rd green socket. So here obviously I'm very lucky, I hit it on the first try, but it might take a lot more. Then you do the same thing again with 4 sockets. If you don't get a green socket, just go back to 3 socket and try again until you get a 4th green socket. So here you can see it takes a lot more tries. This is usually what it takes. Obviously, if you are not lucky, you will hit a red socket sometime, but that's fine. So that's pretty unlucky, hitting 2 times red, and finally got the green. Then again, repeat the same process and get your 5th green socket. So here I'm very lucky again. This is the one that may cost you the most, but sometimes you are lucky. And once this is done, just get a 6 socket, and most of the time it will be blue. So once this is done, use some perfect fossils on your chest to try to hit a 30% quality. It will give you more ES. So again, I prepared 20 perfect fossils and it only took me 3. So for this chest I'm pretty lucky, but it might cost you a bit more. Then go to your crafting bench and craft some more quality on it. It will give you a better chance at 6 linking the chest. So now we are just gonna spam fusings until we get a 6 link. So here again I'm very lucky, hitting the 6 link in under 200 fusings. So only after you've done all of this, you can then score your chest and start using some dense fossil to try and get the chest you want. So you can aim for 600, 700 ES. Everything above that is fine. So just stop wherever you want. You can always go back to crafting it later. So let's try a few fossils. And yeah, we hit 700 here. I'm gonna keep this for this video. It has a double tier 1, 1 tier 2. Sadly it doesn't have the delve suffix, then it would be over 800 ES. It would be very very nice, but this is good enough. I'm gonna craft some more quality on it, and there you see 743 ES, really not bad, and we didn't spend a lot. Obviously it might cost you a bit more. I was very lucky here, but you should be able to get a good one for pretty cheap. So for the second part of the video, I'm gonna craft another Regalia, a budget version, which is only 4 off colors and 5 link instead of 6. So you want to do the same thing, just go 2 and 3 sockets until you get a green socket. Here you can see it's taking me a lot more tries than the first one, but this is what it takes usually. Pretty unlucky hitting a lot of reds though. And a red again. Okay, finally the third green, so then the same thing again, just go for 4 sockets until you get a fourth green. And there we go. Now just make your chest 5 socket and get a blue socket, and then use the crafting bench to use the 5 link sockets. You can try to link it yourself, but this is just safer in my opinion if you only want 5 link. And then you can just give your chest some armor scrap to make it 20% quality. And then again, just use some dense fossil until you hit something you find decent. So I would recommend hitting something, everything above 600 is very good for a budget version. So this chassis is done. It was pretty cheap, you can see. So you can use this for a long time and just drop a curse and play 2 curses until you can afford to get a 6 link. Now I'm gonna show you what it would have cost if you used chromatic orbs instead of jewelers to make this chest. So there's a website called Vorici Chromatic Calculator, so you can enter the number of sockets you want, the desired colors, so here 5 green and 1 blue, and you have to check the requirements of the items, so here 194 intelligence, and it will calculate for you the best way to get your 5 green sockets. So you can see here the best way is to use Vorici 3 greens, which is 120 chromatics per try, and it will cost you around 9,000 chromatics. So it was way cheaper to use Jeweler's Orb here. And I've also made a research. So if you don't want to craft yourself your chest, you can check this search on PoE Trade and basically just get any chest that is not linked and everything above 600 ES. Then you can just buy this and use my method to make it 4 green color and 5 links. And you will have a pretty cheap chest. So I hope you enjoyed this video and hopefully it was helpful for you. I'm happy to share any tips, and if you want to know anything, let me know in game or in the comments, and I will try my best to answer as fast as possible. And I see you guys in the next video. I will talk to you about something I want to make, which is a private league. So if you are interested in that, be sure to check my next video. I want to make it start on the 27th of March, before the next big patch comes out. So yeah, see you guys there, and I wish you the best of luck to craft a good chest.